Yo, welcome to KISU University. Keep it a stack University. Get your pencil and paper out. I ain't talking about your regular pencil and paper. I'm talking about this holy water. Let's go ahead and take us a sip. So, from I don't know what the heck happened, but I'm guessing. Hold on, give me a second with this dude name. Let Go. What's his name? Mr. Let Go. He called himself Mr. Let Go. I think I remember seeing him on. Oh yeah, his name at the bottom. But I remember seeing him on Anton Daniel stuff not too long ago. I think they had like a little show or something like that. I remember seeing him, and of course we done did a couple reactions to Cooley on his show. This is Cooley stuff right here. So I guess these two must have gotten into a heated exchange. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on. We ain't gonna hold y'all up. We're gonna get straight into it. Let's do it.
You said, right? Her perception is her actual reality. So what she sees is what she thinks is actually going on. Okay. When you come back and say people should appreciate a man for working a job and letting the mother stay home, you're using the word should, which is your perspective. So when it comes to, because you said you coach people, I coach women. When you're talking to an actual one person and not a crowd of people or a chat, right? You're talking to an actual person. It's important for you as a coach, because you said you coach people.
I coach men and women.
Gotcha. You coach people. So as a coach, we both are coaches. We both are fathers. So from a father standpoint and from a coaching standpoint, it is important for you to hear that person's perspective and their perception.
Hey, did you know that SMUD is now paying Sacramento homeowners thousands of dollars upfront?
BS.
And this is the reason why.
Well, I don't think you understand what perception and perspective mean. You're like speaking and but you're not speaking. Nothing that you said was correct. You're getting perspective and perception incorrect.
I'm almost done, sir. This woman,
whose show
like
is
I
this?
said, from her perception,
show, right?
Her dad was a bad person because he did not pay attention to her. This is what I said in my video. This is an opportunity for her to be acknowledged, for her to be heard. You cut her off in that video and you didn't play the whole video the second time, and it's okay. The thing about it is a person's perception is her reality. Give her her reality. Let her be heard.
I have a question real quick.
If she feels like her dad did wrong by not being there, not being around, not paying her attention, not acknowledging her, see that.
Okay, question for you. So you just said that a person's perception is the person's reality. I agree. Because a person's perception is their interpretation of the world around them. It's very unique to them, right? So if a man feels like a woman and that's his perception, would you acknowledge that? Would you say, "Oh, well, yeah, you're a woman. You could be a woman." This is what I'm saying. What your mind frame is lunacy. Your mind frame leads men thinking that they could be women, and then the whole world acknowledging that. This is what I'm saying. No. Yes, it does. You literally just agreed to it right now. So this is how I'm about to break it down right now. So look, here's the facts. Here's the facts. Real quick, we can talk about perception and perspective all the time because this is what I do. I'm going to repeat it again so you get it clear because I think you need to take a little dose of the red pill. You haven't really gotten to the red pill. You haven't woke up out of the matrix.
Red pill? Nah, Cooley. I think that's the last thing anybody need to be taking is a red pill, man.
Still in the matrix. Whatever. My whole point is that I look at it from the matrix standpoint.
Yeah, I agree, man. That red pill stuff, that's some BS, my boy.
Dose to this pill real quick. Whatever you think it is. Whatever you think, you're going to get a dose of the red pill. So listen, a perception is a person's interpretation of the world around them. It's very unique to them. You're telling me that I should have been.
I don't use the word should. Can you stop using the word should?
You just said that I should. You just said that I should. That's what you said in your rebuttal.
No, I didn't. I don't use the word should.
So you never, okay. Let's just.
I don't use the word should.
This
You
guy
keep using the word
gaslight.
should.
No, you gaslight right now, but it's
You
totally
just lied
fine.
and said I don't use the word should, and you just use the word should, and I just stopped you to show you that you weren't use the word should.
I used it in a sense. I'm using it because you said that what you should, that's literally what you said. But anyways,
I did not say that.
Let's just chill with the antics
I said
real quick.
as a coach.
Let's chill with the antics real quick, okay? Let me just make my point. A perception is someone's interpretation of the world around them. It's very unique to them. So how they perceive things. Mm-hmm. You're saying that me and the girl was having a discussion and I couldn't read the room because I wasn't able to acknowledge her perception. Okay, my standpoint is. What happened. Oh, okay, go ahead. Well, correct me. Go ahead.
Okay, she was talking about her childhood trauma. Yes. Y'all weren't having to see, and this is what I'm saying. This is why this is so good. This was not a discussion. I know y'all was on a podcast, so I'm not crazy. This was not a discussion.
What, with me and the girl?
Yeah.
It was a discussion.
Hold on. This was her talking about her childhood trauma, right? So it's not a discussion. This is a person's life. This is a person's childhood trauma. And I'm sure she did not. So I don't want to make anybody feel like I'm gaslighting, okay? She did not do this. But as a coach, as a content creator, when you have people on your platform and you say you coach people, it is very important to make sure that you understand, and people, I understand, everybody does not deserve understanding, but it's your job to at least give them a certain amount of understanding.
Bro, you're rambling right now. What's the point?
The point is, because I'm getting ready to say something. The woman got up and walked out, right? In some situations, that woman could have got up and walked out and done something crazy. So as a coach, it is our responsibility that we hear the person and not always make everything.
Listen, you trying to coach me right now, and you don't even know the difference between.
Is you coaching or babysitting? You know, is you coaching or babysitting? And what are you coaching them to do? You're coaching them from your lens.
Perception and perspective.
I'm almost done.
All right,
I'm almost done. This young lady got up and walked away.
Yeah.
She could have did something crazy, because when this woman is talking about her childhood trauma, she can turn around and re-trigger herself by talking about shit, right? And then you turn around and using perspective and ignoring her perception, that in itself is dismissive.
Thank you. You went right into what I wanted to talk about. So exactly. Good. Great. Good. So you just admitted with what you just said that a person should act, if a person has a perception, right? That's unique to them, that's unique to their worldview. A person, the other person should acquiesce their behavior or their response to pretty much to coddle them, so an effect won't happen beyond that.
Babysit.
You just said that
let me add one thing. You said you coach people, right?
Let's just stick to the topic.
Hold on. This is important. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because you said you coach people.
I get it.
As a coach, you have a specific responsibility to make sure that this person that you are potentially coaching, because she's talking about her childhood trauma. So whenever a person sits in front of a coach talking about their childhood trauma, you have a responsibility that you may not even know that you have to make sure that person has a safe space to operate in. For that woman to just jump up and walk away, so she could have did something crazy, and it would have been, to a certain degree, your fault.
Hey, Mr. Let Go.
It wouldn't have been.
Yeah, Mr. Let Go.
No, it wouldn't have been. Because we're not talking about him coaching or anything. No. You shit. Nah. That's something that she been wanted. Let's say, for instance, we talking about the girl, right? Because this wasn't in the coaching space, right? because the coaching stuff is private. She pretty much just used that as an excuse if she was to do something like that to go ahead and do it, because she been wanting to do it. What he said didn't go ahead and make her do that. That was her own decision. That was her own decision. Like, man, we having a conversation here, and I'm here to, and you know what you signed up for. You on my podcast, you on my show, and I'm pretty sure you're aware of what my views are. So you signed up for that. So that's not my responsibility if you choose to do something else, whether it be to yourself or whatever the hell you decide that you want. That's not my responsibility. You're a grown ass woman. You're gonna do what you do regardless. So no, nah, my boy.
A coach, you got to make sure you don't do that again or put yourself in that position.
Right, Larry.
Who's the target?
My clients need to know if you think it's.
Yeah,
You said you were a coach.
Mr. Let Go. One, I coach totally different than you. One, I don't coach to
You call
coddle.
yourself a coach.
Yeah, I don't.
You have
I
to
don't.
make sure
I
you
do not.
what you're supposed to do as a
Great.
coach.
I do not coach to coddle individuals in their delunacy.
To get results.
So this is what I'm saying. So let me finish. Let me finish. Right.
It's not coach.
So
though.
you just admitted, and please don't cut me off because let me land my plane. You just admitted that when a person has chat, we still talking about perception right now, but we're gonna move on to the next topic. But I just want to clear the air real quick. Y'all gonna see this. You just admitted that a person's perception is their interpretation of the world around them, and it's unique to them, so that the other person should be acquiescing their behaviors or their response to solidify the person's perception. My point is that that's lunacy, because a person's perception of the world around them could be wrong and it could be dangerous for them. So like I said, it's like a man believing that he's a woman, right? That's his perception and that's his reality around him. You would agree that the man should be believing that the man is a woman. You would be calling him then a woman. That's pretty much what you just said. That's pretty much what you just said. And guess what? My point, let me finish. Let me land my plane. My point is that that's lunacy. I do not do that. When someone's perception is limited and it's incorrect, then what I do is then give them a perspective. A perspective is, again, the art of observing the world outside of you. You get it? It's not just in your own box. It's observing the world outside of you. She was living in her perception. Well, my father didn't do anything for me. He never showed me any love, this, that, and the third. And, but he was working and my mom was taking care of me. That was her perception. I had to give her a perspective that's outside of her perception. So what I said was, hey, you should be grateful that your father had the ability to work at a high degree to allow your mother to work from home. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Use the word should.
I'm using the should because that's me explaining it too. That's me explaining it. You say talk about should. That's me explaining it to her. Did I in the video? Did I say should?
Can't do that.
How you gonna wait, Tom? How you gonna tell me what I can't do? I'm a grown man. You're a father, right? You're a father, right? I'm a father. Okay, so you're like twisting the word should and stuff when I'm using it as an example. That's a very I don't think you're getting it. It's very low IQ.
I just showed you something.
Damn.
You didn't show me anything.
Hold on. I did show you something. See, be receptive instead of argumentative like a woman, and then we can actually get somewhere. I use the word you
we're
can't
having a
do
discussion,
that.
man.
Okay.
It's a debate.
Cooley. I just did something to you on purpose.
You didn't do anything because you just believe that a man that believes he's a woman, you would be.
Hey, bro, these niggas is going around in circles, man. What the heck is going on here, man? What the heck?
You would be agreeing with the man.
All you got to do is just say this. Look, whatever she thought, it was incorrect because she going off of how she feel. Instead of her going ahead and thinking outside the box, really understanding, she's going off of how she feels. So whatever she feel, when we look at it, it's incorrect. Oh well, however she think in regards to her feelings, right, is incorrect. You look at it as you didn't get this, or I don't know what the situation is, right? So I can't speak on it. But basically, it's incorrect. A lot of the times, right, when we go towards whether we got kids, whether we got women, right, we always got to go ahead and move in the spirit of getting ready to correct. Because by you correcting and you giving them another perspective, when you sitting over there opening their eyes, they're able to kind of see things from a clearer picture. And and whatever you say could be damn well with them being receptive to it, which they better be, to save their life, can improve their life. To be like, okay, you look at it like this, but have you ever looked at it like that? No, I haven't looked at it like that. So it's all about improving. So whatever she said, she could have been looking at it from the incorrect lens, which a lot of people do. So whatever he may have said, he probably just gave her another way of looking at things or thinking things. I mean, because at the end of the day, she gonna do what she do. He has no ties to her. She just wants to be on the platform. To make a long story short. Now, whatever that video is, I would love to see it. Because we can react to that too.
View that believes he's a woman.
I want to show you what I just did.
No, but that's lunacy.
Bro, can you?
One quick question. Do you believe that a man can be a woman?
Can you stop?
Do you believe that a man can be a woman?
Bro, you are so into trying to be right. Can you stop?
No. It's not about being right.
Wake up and just stop.
Do you believe that a man can be a woman? The chat want to know. They're in the chat right now. The chat want to know. Do you believe that a man can be a woman?
He's staying away from that question.
I wish I could mute your mic.
Yo, just admit. The chat want to know. Do you believe that a man can be a woman?
Can you stop
Answer the question. Do you believe a man can be?
We can't do that, man. Because when somebody say stop acting like a woman, that's pretty much just say stop acting like a little bitch niche. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. What you mean acting like a woman? You know what I mean? And dudes always saying that, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I've been seeing a lot lately up on here is that dudes saying that because they ain't got nothing else to say. They can't say nothing to go ahead and counter what was just said. Because, you know what I'm saying, when somebody go ahead and bring something to their attention that whatever they said or thought or whatever the case may be is not smart or incorrect, they have nothing to prove. See, a lot of people say things, but they can't back it up, right? See, I'm gonna always ask somebody, okay, why? And if they can't ask me why, then I'm gonna think you're dumb. Like, okay, you just talking. Okay, okay, you just talking. If you're gonna say something, if you're gonna believe something with all your being, you need to be able to go ahead and back it up and prove it. You need to be able to teach it. It's like if I had something to say, right, I'm gonna give you examples. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna be able to do everything to prove that what I just said is correct. Can you do the same thing? Because if you can't, then you just talking.
Be a woman,
bro. Okay, I'm just going to talk and ignore what you're saying.
Answer the question, please. Please answer the question. Wait, why can't you answer that question? Why can't you answer the question? Hey, chat, he won't answer the question. So that means that you believe that a man can be a woman.
Sir,
that's what you believe. That's your worldview. That's literally what you explained. You explained that when a person has it. Okay, great.
He just saying that, which I call it BS these days, cancel. He just stayed away from that question. I guess which is smart. And it's sad that you can't even voice and speak on something like that without having to risk that. Like it's just so like this is where the world is going. You know what I mean? That's why I just like being on things like this, like you limited. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm gonna do something, I don't like limitations, right? I don't like limit. Like, oh, you can't do. Like, what you mean? Why I can't do? Like, what? You can't say this. Then I don't want to be a part of it. If I can't be me, if I can't say what I won't do, I won't be a part of it. You know, I don't want to be a part of it. And he trying to grow in a lane that he's restricted in. So he got to watch his mouth. So I get it. I get it. I get it.
believe that when a person has a perception that you should indulge and agree with their perception, even if it's wrong. That's what you're saying. And you said that, oh, well, you don't know how to read a room. If you read a room, you should just, indulge into that and agree and acknowledge that. No, you don't acknowledge lunacy. I'm not acknowledging that woman talking about not having any grateful insight about her father when her father was working and allowing the mother to be a stay-at-home mom.
I think you like seeing yourself talk. Can I talk now?
That's chat.
Can I talk now?
Answer the question real quick. Can a man be a woman?
I'll talk.
Can you answer the question? The chat wants to know. They're literally in there right now.
You didn't answer the question when I asked you, did you have kids?
What are you talking about?
You answer that question when you wanted to. So can I answer your question when I want to?
What, can a man be a woman?
I'm following your lead. I said, do you have kids?
You want to talk
did not answer that
woman? Ain't you doing that? Woman like in this situation? What is this nigga talking about?
Question.
Okay, so you wanna follow my lead.
Can I answer your question when I want to?
You want to follow my lead? Okay, yeah, fair enough, bro. If you had something to say, go ahead and say it.
Thank you. All right. So when I said you can't do that, you said, don't tell me what I can't do, right? I did that on purpose to let you know what women do, all right? What women do is they tell people what they can't do, and what women do is they tell people what they shouldn't do, and that is feminine behavior.
What? That don't even make no sense. Hey, that don't make no sense, my boy. That don't. No. Hey, that don't even make no sense. No. So you telling me as a man, if I say no, don't do that. You tell your kid, no, don't do that. That means I'm a woman now. Boy, hey man, hey, these people need to listen to themselves talk, man. This is crazy to me. He better correct that. I'm looking like, huh? No, you better not. You're like, y'all ain't never told nobody. You better not. Like, what? Man, like, it's crazy. In today's time, it's man behavior and woman behavior is far from what their definition is and what a man can and can't do and what a woman can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ass backwards in the expectations and the standard of a man and a woman. These people is ass backwards, man.
Behavior.
That doesn't make any logical sense of what I said. You said that I shouldn't be using the word should.
Let me finish my statement, sir. I'm a guest on the show.
Okay, but you're saying something that's totally incorrect. You're saying that that's something that women do. Sir, no, what you're doing is something that women does.
Sir, I'm a guest on your show. Can you give me the respect?
I've been giving you all the respect, bro. I even changed. We had rules on the podcast. And then,
you've been interrupting him too. You can't sit over there and cry when you've been interrupting him, pointing your finger up. Like, you just got to get what you had to say. That's what the women do. Like, can you listen to what one had to say, and then when they're ready, then respond? You know, like, you can't do that. Like what's so hard about that? Where is your self-restraint as a man? Come on, G.
Then you totally went against the rules. You totally went against the rules, and then you started speaking about other things.
So this is.
But I'll let you finish the statement. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is your show. I just want to. God damn. So what I'm saying is, for you as a man or for you as a coach, it is lunacy for you to tell a woman what she should be doing. All right.
Why?
When it comes to her childhood trauma. That is her childhood trauma. That is her life. That is her reality. All right. You don't.
So why is she coming to me for coaching then? A coach gonna tell me what I need to be doing, right? If a coach tell me, man, hey, you need to run that route better. You should have ran a route like this. Then I need to run my route like that because this is my coach. I'm trusting in my coach to get me the results that I want. So yes, my coach need to tell me what I should and should not be doing. What are you talking about, my boy?
Tell another person what they should be feeling. That is crazy. All right.
Oh, I do.
And I'm letting you know as a fellow coach and as a fellow father, because what I make sure to do on social media is these people some of these people have kids. You have a child. I want to make sure, to the best of my ability, all right, to make sure that if you are doing this the same to your kids or to a woman, that you don't do it anymore. All right. See, I look at pushing the word change. I like to help add something.
I know he's not talking about it what I should and shouldn't be doing. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know about this nigga. Hey, I'm gonna lay down the rules of the law. I'm the laws of the land. No, you should be. No, you need to do. Nah, what? If this ain't the softest, if this ain't the softest shit I've ever heard. Oh my God.
To a person's life so they can be better. All right. So what I'm letting you know as a father and as a coach, do not tell a person what they should be doing because it is dismissive. And I keep saying that, but I want you to make sure you're not doing this to your children. Because I'm almost done.
Okay.
I'm almost done.
So you want to be their kids' friends? You want to be friends? I gotta watch a nigga like this. You gotta watch a nigga like this, man. See, hey, man, this is what the problem. He part of the problem, man. Man, I don't know what you want to call it, but come on, man. Like that's hella soft. Man, you here to provide structure, you here to provide discipline, you here to provide this guidance, man. And here you go sitting over there talking, giving what you believe in. So you believe a child is equal to the parent? Hey, man, I done heard this soft ass ideology before too, man. Hey, this is hella funny to me, man. Hey, oh my God. Hey, if y'all getting coached by old boy, man, ain't something wrong with y'all. For real.
I mean, we are what we repeatedly do.
Yeah.
So when you're on a podcast saying some, you're probably at home with your kids saying somewhat the same thing because our personalities are our personalities. So if you're dismissing this woman's reality, you can possibly be dismissing your child's reality. And one more thing, when it came to King,
about, man? Hey, man, what? Hey, man, this man is ignorant, dog. Wow, this is an ignorant nigga right here, man. This man is ignorant, dog. What is this man talking about? Man, I know he looked at it. He like, yo, what is you talking about, my boy?
King and T.I. I think King is a brat, and I think he's out of line in what he's saying. But at the same time, I literally said in that video with King and T.I., make sure you do not dismiss this young man's reality. If he felt like he was traumatized
traumatized, nigga think he a street nigga. He think he a street nigga, and he's soft. I mean, what you mean his reality? He go up out there, man. He go up there, man, amongst the wolves, man. He getting ate up. What you mean? So come on, man. Like, damn, but this man, I want to say something, but let me watch my mouth.
T.I.
Jesus.
T.I. can't turn around and say, you should be appreciative of me being a millionaire, because that is dismissive. So with you being a father, with you being a coach, please do not
do
that
to go
people.
through some of the same things coming up that T.I. did. He came from privilege. And you can see around him. You seen what his dad used to rap about, or used to, try to be. And coming from where he come from, it just ain't adding up. You don't come from circumstances. He see the rappers and them talking about it. He probably see, other people, and then he just thought that he should adopt that. He ain't got nothing that in him. He's soft. For a fact he's soft. Drop him off in the jungle. Drop him off in the jungle, man, and see if he come back. See if he come back. You know what I mean? How y'all said he ain't about that life. Well, Boozy said he ain't about what you be talking about. He ain't about what you be talking about. He ain't about what he be talking about. You know, in regards to survival and how y'all say it, being about that life. In regards to his mental, his mental processing, and his thought, he ain't got it. He wouldn't survive if he couldn't make it. He don't got it. They'll do that boy dirty. You drop him off in that jungle, they'll do that boy dirty. So you telling me T.I. should accept this? He don't even come from that. He trying to act like he acting. You know what I mean? He getting his Denzel on. He acting. Come on, G.
Okay, so it's funny, Mr. Let Go, how you just said that I shouldn't be.
I don't use the word should. I keep trying to tell you that.
I use it.
Is I keep trying to tell you that. I ain't tell you nothing about what you shouldn't do.
You just said that.
I'll give you advice
you
on
just
what
said
will
do
help
not.
you.
That means should. That's an ought. You're making an ought claim. I ought to do this or I ought not to do that. You're basically telling me right now here, you just contradicted yourself because you're doing it right now.
I actually did not.
Yeah, you are. You literally just said that you ought. I'm going to use the word ought.
This is an instruction. I'm instructing you to do something.
Just like I'm instructing the woman that's on the podcast to be doing.
You should. Then you need to follow instructions. Why are you you give somebody instructions for them to follow, so they should follow it. If they say this is how you open up a can, you give them instructions. This is what you need to do to open up this can. Like, well, boy, this man is slow.
Doing something. So what are you talking about, bro? You're literally contradicting yourself. You're telling me how I should be running.
You did not give her advice. Telling somebody what they should be doing is not advice.
Okay, great. Let me finish. You just had your whole rebuttal, and you said that if you are a coach and you are coaching people, this is how it ought to be, and it shouldn't be done like this. You're telling you this or is that?
I would not say that.
Okay, now he did. Hey, chat, this guy is gaslighting like crazy.
To save your life, sir.
Yo, this guy is gaslighting like crazy right now, chat. He's literally telling me to stop doing something to other people, but he's telling me to stop doing it. He say no one should ever tell anyone to stop doing.
Tell me this boy trolling, man. Tell me he do not think like this. He cannot think like this. Tell me this man does not think like this. Tell me this is just for the internet. This is just content. Cause man, oh man, man.
You're pretty much saying that if someone has a perception about something, right, and that they're living in, like you use T.I. and Tiny, that this their worldview, how they perceive things, you shouldn't be dismissive of that.
I did not say that. See, the thing about it is what
you didn't just say that.
Matter. I said it's important to not do that, and these words matter. Okay,
it's important to not do that.
It is important not to do that
not because
there's another.
So guess what? What are you telling me right now? No, this is what I'm saying. What are you telling me right now? You're telling me not to do something. So you are contradicting your own argument. No, you're contradicting your own argument, bro.
You should be doing.
Hey, listen.
Look. Do you understand a child and a parent have two different realities?
Yeah, let's move on from this because you're contradicting yourself. You're gonna look at it back and you look crazy right now, bro. I'm being honest, Mr. Let Go. I'm being honest right now.
I don't care. Do you understand that two people can have two different realities in the same house? Yes or no?
We all know, and we both agreed that a perception.
Hold up. So if one, all right. So if one, so let's use this for example. So if one perceives that he's rich and the other perceives that they poor, but they have no money in the bank account, but that other person being rich is true, right? Because he thinks she thinks that they're rich, so it's true. So when they go to the bank account and they trying to, withdraw, and nothing come out, oh, that's okay, I'm still rich. they usually say perception usually can be your reality, can end up being your reality. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on.
Is a person's interpretation of the world around them that's unique to them. So obviously, everyone perceives things differently.
That's all I'm saying.
So even if you're saying that, now let me ask you a question, right? Can a man be a woman?
No.
Okay, so a man can't be a woman. So now I'm going to refute your whole argument. So if a man can't be a woman, I believe I'm a woman. That is my perception right now. I believe I'm a woman. I feel like I'm a woman. My name is Davina. Instead of David Cooley, it's Davina Cooley.
Let's do it.
It's Davina Cooley. Okay, right? And I want you to acknowledge me as a woman. Are you going to acknowledge me as a woman?
Yes.
Hey man, that's a hell of an example to try to use yourself for that one. That's crazy.
Wow, we just caught him right here on camera. You just admitted that you agreed to this LGBTQ nonsense that you indulge in believing in someone else's lunacy. You're the problem, bro. You need to take a dose of the red pill. That's literally leads people astray. That leads people.
I get in regards to that. I get why he will say he acknowledged it. Hey, but hey, he was just trying to pick at him. Hey, he's been a fool.
Astray. If someone worldview is incorrect, no, I'm still speaking.
When you're right,
I'm speaking. Can you calm down? I'm right. What did you just calm down? If someone, I'm not done, bro. Right. How come I let you speak? But I can't even get a minute. Because you're telling
me what I'm doing. You can't.
You just did it. You just did it, bro. You just did it. You just proved to me that you believe that a man can be a woman and you would accept someone's worldview even if it's lunacy. You just agreed to that.
For a second? Can I say something?
But you just agreed to
it. He's bad now. He's bad now. Because he tried to whip that boy. He like, hold on, you got me? Nah, you got me messed up now, man. He's bad now. You better think before y'all speak, man. A lot of people don't think before they speak, man. He's bad. You can see he's bad. He gets up for the. He's bad now. Look at him.
Admit that you disagree to it. The example is here. Concede to it. Concede.
Can you stop talking for a second so we can have a conversation about that?
Concede that you believe a man can be a woman, and that you agree with the lunacy in America.
You just want to be right. Can you calm down?
How is that being right? You just said it.
Shit. You acting like a little child right now, bro.
No one's acting like a child, bro. If we was in person, you wouldn't even be speaking over me. Let's be honest. If we was in person, you wouldn't be speaking over me.
Okay. Why?
You wouldn't be speaking over me if we was in person.
Why?
Trust me, you wouldn't be speaking over me. You wouldn't.
Why?
You wouldn't even have the masculinity to be speaking over another man that's of my stature. You wouldn't.
Why?
You wouldn't be doing it. I know you would. I can see it in your eyes. Okay, you wouldn't do that.
Oh. That boy said he see the vagina in your eyes. Damn, why you get at that boy like that? What happened to that boy, man? Why you get at that boy like that? And he gonna take it? Let me see if he gonna just take it. That's crazy.
Did I say we could have did this in person and you said no?
When did you say we could do it in person? I told you where I'm at.
On the phone. On the phone. Not on the phone, but in DM. I was like, where you at? I said, I'll come out of you. You said, no, we could just do this online.
I never said no. I said that you could come out to here or we could do it online.
Because the thing about it, you went on to
another topic.
I wouldn't say something in person. I wanted to do this in person.
No, I'm saying that you wouldn't be cutting me off in person. That's totally different. I
would be doing whatever I be doing right now.
You wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be doing that.
I be doing that.
Okay, we're going to have you on here and let's see if you do that in front of my face. We're going to have you on here.
What would happen?
No, I'm just going to let you know you wouldn't do it. I don't think you're man enough to even cut me off in person. That's what I'm telling you.
Nothing would happen if you did.
No, what I'm telling you is I don't think that you're man enough to even cut me off in person.
And I'm telling you that I would.
Because it's a much different experience when it comes to me debating girls. I'm not. It's a much totally different discussion with me debating.
Damn, man. Damn. Well, he getting at that nigga, man. They need to spar or something, man. They need to put the gloves up or something, man. This is ridiculous, man. Man just called you a pussy. He telling you a how. You know what I'm saying? And evidently you ain't leave, right? Either you could have removed yourself from the situation, or you could have answered a call. Damn. Cooley ain't had to get at that boy like that. Hey, I'm all for pressing niggas when it's time to press the niggas, but he ain't had to get at that boy like that, man. You know? You know what I'm saying? Look at him. You can see the hole in his eyes. Cooley ain't had to get at that boy like that, though, man. You know? Hey, man. You know, like I said, I'm all for pressing lines, man, especially when he. But me personally, I wouldn't even went there. You know? Especially if you know that you're dealing with a sucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why further prove that they a sucker? You know what I mean? He ain't even take it there. You kind of took it there. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of disagree with that. Now, granted, his ideology is hella soft, right? But you having a discussion, you having a debate, you keep it debate. You know what I'm saying? You keep it there. You know what I mean? Like what Cooley did, you ain't had to really take it there. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't had to take, because I don't even see the point of you taking it there. You know he's soft, so why sit over there try to hold him out online? And you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, I disagree with that boy on that. I disagree with that boy on that, man. Yeah, he ain't had to do that.
Dating girls. It's no tough guy stuff. I'm just telling you that this is my podcast. I gave you the rules. Listen, bro, I gave you the no.
Yeah, so you can see by his response, he don't want no smoke. Right? He ain't answer the bell. He ain't answer the call. He don't want no smoke. He ain't come back with no resistance, no none of that. You could look at his eyes and tell that homeboy don't want it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Cooley, my G. Hey, you keep on. There's gonna be somebody out there, man, that's gonna answer the call. So you better be able to go ahead, you know what I mean, and also answer the call. Cause there's gonna be a nigga, man, that might be like, man, what's happening? And if you ain't really to go ahead and go all the way with it, you see, don't go ahead and initiate something if you ain't willing to go all the way. Like the Whisper said, they said, all the way. Let's go all the way. Won't be afraid. If you ain't willing to go all the way, man, don't even try to go ahead and take the first step.
Listen, I gave you the rules of the podcast in the beginning. Real quick, I gave you the rules in the beginning of the podcast, and you disobeyed all the rules of the podcast. I said one mic at a time. I said after your 7 minutes.
Cooley just get at this man like a straight business. Ooh, my God. And he taking that? Man, he should have just left, my G.
In the video, I need to get at least 7 minutes to get my points across. And you went through all of that.
Damn, man, this man looking more like a sucker. Oh, gee. Hey, look, like I said, either he should have answered the call or he should have just removed himself. Evidently, there's no respect in this dialogue. You know what I'm saying? And you just taking that? Oh, gee. Damn. What happened to that boy?
You totally disobeyed all the rules. So what I'm telling you is that wouldn't have happened in person. In person, you would have been calm, sitting in a chair, chilling. You wouldn't have did any of
Yeah, that's what you would have done.
Bro, come on, man. You not even like that, bro. You a soft dude, bro. I'm gonna be real. You soft right now. No, that ain't even tough guy. I'm just saying it's soft energy. Just the way you speak. Just the fact that you'll believe a man, you'll accept the world's view of a man wants to be a woman. Just the fact that you would accept that. Just the fact that you would accept that, you're a soft dude.
Okay, can we stop for 1 second? Hold on. Can we stop for 1 second? I want you to take a breath.
It's no breath. It's no breath, bro.
Nigga.
You didn't adhere to any rules.
Let's both
you didn't adhere to any rules, bro. So this is how we gonna do it. This is how we gonna do it. Okay. Sir, this is my podcast. This is my podcast, and I'm gonna make it fair. This is my podcast, and we're gonna make it fair. This is the rules. I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let you speak real quick. I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna give you the rules real quick, and let's see if you could adhere to the rules for the 98th time. So if you like that clip and you want,
Wow. Wow. Wow, that boy went out bad, didn't he? That boy went out bad, man. That man don't respect you. The conversation is over. We not having no more conversations. You telling me that I'm a bitch niche? I'm soft. Now, granted, I can tell you probably why it stemmed from that because old boy kept talking about, oh, you acting like a woman, you doing what women do, right? Come on, ain't no real man gonna really take that. You know what I'm saying? So you pretty much comparing me to a woman. Don't do that. You know what I mean? So I get it, right? Right. So when you think about like I get it, but I even wouldn't have take it there because you let it slide the first time. But probably because sometimes I be doing this too. Like I'm like, all right, I might let that slide, but then it's something just get down deep side and I'm ready to push a line. You feel me? So I get it, you know, because old boy called him a woman, you know what I'm saying? And Cooley, he pretty much let it slide, but he kind of got more aggressive in the points that he was trying to make and how he was presenting his points. And then old boy Cooley just was like, you know what? You ain't gonna say that to my face. You wouldn't say that right here. You wouldn't interrupt me because you soft. And then old boy showed how soft he was. He took it. He didn't remove himself from the conversation. He didn't say nothing class. So evidently he don't move with class. So if you ain't gonna remove yourself from the situation with class, you should have been like, what you gonna let's set it up, man. Let's set the fade up for sure. What's happening? You know what I mean? He ain't do none of that. Oh boy went out bad, man. You know, but hey, there's always something that's gonna stem from something. And old boy calling him a woman, you act like a woman, that's what stemmed it. That's I don't think if old boy didn't call him you kept acting like a woman or kept interrupting, I don't think you would have got there. You see, a lot of times in conversation, you got to watch how you present things, especially to a man. Like, if you're going to talk to him, talk to him. You know what I mean? I ain't saying not be firm, and I'm not saying moving and be scary. But at the same time, there's certain things that you do say, and there's certain things that you don't say. And if you're going to say the things that you shouldn't say, then you got to be ready for the confrontation. And evidently, old boy wasn't ready for the smoke. You know, but that's on him. Interesting, man. Words is a mug, especially amongst men. But anyhow, man, I'm up out of here, man. To the next one, y'all. We gone.